Extra Flow stock SM160, Andrew Jones was a man on a mission in the B race, after qualifying 4th to take the win from Simon James Dean and Chris Heimers. The A race was dominated by just 2 riders, Ryan Tyers and Jim Lovell, giving us an exciting end to race 1. In race 2, Peter Wadsworth manages to drop 2 positions after a bad start to the race, but the ride of the day has to go to Andrew Thompson, finishing 1st from 11th. The final race for this class saw a pile-up out of turn 2 with 4 riders involved, but thankfully no injuries reported. But yet again, the 55 and 97 machines race to the flag, ending the day with wheelies, recoveries and congratulations. The CW Bikes Junior SM90's race 1 was challenging for the number 54 Thomas Bond after engine issues, dropping to 14th, but brought it home to take 4th. Your race winner by over 16 seconds was George Bowes. Race 2 had challenging conditions which brought out a red flag. After the restart, Charlie Pearson had an amazing race, finishing 10th from 16th place. Race 1 for the Mastertech Supermini saw close battles throughout the field, with Dean Bednarak trying to recover from a bad start from 1st place. The surprise crash came from the 07 of Oliver Cookston, meant his B race came to a swift end. Joe Dickinson on the 48 had a perfect start to the A race and stayed there, but had the close company of Carl Ride, also sporting the number 48, to make life hard for the commentators, but also showing his support. Dane Blackburn with an amazing start to race 2, going from 6th to 1st in the tricky conditions. Also Gaz Roberts fighting to get 2nd from 5th on the 212 bike. IMR Racing Junior stock saw 17 out of 18 riders take part after a crash early in qualifying, seeing Phoebe Allison going home early. Race 1 was led by 3 riders, Luke Allen, Chase Collymore and Ryan Frost, who jostled for position throughout. For Chase Collymore to take the win by 3 seconds to Ryan Frost. Race 2 started for everyone but Lucas Hill, who dropped back to 15th after stalling, but making it back to 6th. Again, race 2 was dominated by the top 3 from race 1, seeing Chase Collymore win by just 0.02 of a second. Parker Racing Stock 140's B race saw everyone get away well from the grid, with most of the action coming from further down the field in the latter part of the race, with Simon James Dean taken to the grass at one point, but with 5 bikes in a line, it was one to watch. The A race again saw the return of the 55 and 97 doing battle for 1st place. More battles took place further down the order, with Ty Kinton and Will Lathrop fighting for 5th place, but again the race was won by Ryan Tyers. Race 2 also saw hazardous conditions for all the riders, but it seemed too much for the 97 Jim Lovell as his bike stops from the wet weather. Near the end of the race, Luke Westerman, with this very amateur mistake, gets away with just a warning, with Ben Klukas winning the race from 7th. IMR Racing Premier SM Vets provided close racing throughout both the grid and race, with fast overtakes in tricky areas, with most eyes on the 86 bike of Steve Booth, finishing 4th in race 1 and showing us all how to overtake. But the race winner, with both race 1 and 2 under his belt, James Mozzie Mostica, celebrates in style. Misano Moto Junior Superminis, a grid of only 4 riders, but sure showed the paddock how to ride, with race 1 providing perfect conditions to race in. Riders were setting amazing lap times, with the 98 of Thomas Gomez controlling the race. with a gap of 3 seconds to Reece Stevenson, Ronald Harris and Stephen Brooks. Race 2, however, had challenging conditions, with the rain giving the win to the number 23 by 57 seconds.